Hello? Hello? Let me just see if we can hear. You can hear me? Let me just see if we can hear. You can hear me? Okay, it works. Okay, so the goal for today is to learn V as fast as I can. I think I could do this. So the goal is to learn V because V is very fast language. It is fast and executables which compile is very small. So the first thing I actually need is to install V. I just don't want to use extra monitor. I don't know why I don't want to do it. Okay, okay, let's download. Can you do faster this, please? I would appreciate. Okay, cdb. Let's just say time make. They claim that it will compile in 1 second. I'm not sure. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong for that fast compilation or I don't know. Also, I know you didn't ask obviously, but I removed Labantu because Labantu that version was to 1.10 and I couldn't update it to new LTS version, so I just removed it and installed Pop! OS. So yeah, okay, is it compiled? I think it is compiled. Is it compiled? I think it is compiled. Okay, let me check. Does streaming work? No, it doesn't. Okay, never mind. Okay, 16 seconds compiled. Okay, we can start learning V. Good. Now we can start learning V actually. So let me go to their website. Let me just see something about V. Okay, okay, they have here some examples. Let me see the chat. Nothing in the chat. Okay. Okay. So about the safety, they have bound checking, no undefined values, no variable shadowing, immutable values by default, immutable structs by default, option and resolve mandatory error checks, sometimes generics, immutable functions are by default, immutable asks have to be marked in call, non-defined behavior, it is work in progress, IP, no null, allowed in unsafe code, no global variables can be enabled for low-level apps like kernel via a flag. Where V is very similar to Go. If you know Go, you already know about 80% of V. I don't know Go. Also, V is not popular as Rust. So I will learn both, but I will not showing you how I will learn Rust. V has a much smaller executables. So yes. Cross compilation. Okay, yes, maybe that is good because in C, if you carry threading, you need to write for Win38, Win32 API, for POSIX API, or any other API which operating system use. Read lines with debug. Okay, there is nothing much. Okay, let's see documentation. Okay, here is how we are gonna learn this. Let me create a folder. mkdir make dir make directory v learn mfrf v learn cd v learn dash touch main.v ls and open it in the code. Maybe we switch to Visual Studio Code later. Okay, market please. Do we have a VX? VX. Actually, I actually installed icons because Visual Studio Code I think doesn't support icons by default. VS, like where are the icons? Let's set the icons. Icons. Team. Icons team. Okay. VS SETI, which is default. Look, doesn't see this SB file, but let's just say C works. But V doesn't work, and it's much nicer to use these icons. They have support for 3D, ABC, ActionScript, Ada, Arduino, and everything like that. Rust including, okay. Rust is more popular, but V has some advantages like smaller executables. I don't know when I will learn Rust. I hope then when I learn Rust I could say more. So let's just create this. I can create Makefile. Why not Makefile? I like Makefiles. They doesn't work on Windows, so you can use Docker, but don't want to spend time Docker. Okay, v main.v. Oh, and then I can just v. I think it will main. It will compile in main. Okay, fn main. Okay, good. Clear and make. Missing separator. Let's just call it all. I think this just work like this. No such file or directory. How does this work? We run. We run. No, it is an error in the main. Make compile. Maybe it may compile. Let's see chat. No, nothing in the chat. Free views, good. Like and subscribe. Okay, like and subscribe. Okay, I'm alone today. Who's sending Discord messages? Oh my god. Okay, I read them. I don't want to use other monitor. Okay. Arch install to here to this guy. Okay, okay, let's continue. How does this work? Is there any? I don't know. I can't even compile code. Why has to be so hard to do? Let me try v run main.v. V not found. Really? Make install cd make sudo make install sudo this one symlink. Okay, can we now compile? Main no, okay. Okay, we doesn't need to run this. Interesting. Okay, what you just have to do is we run main.v. or we can do this. Okay, I will do like this. I like to see the execute. Okay, I hope I can override the name. Okay, hello world. Hello from the programming language. GitLab Copilot really says, but I have until 12 August. What? This language don't have semicolons? Really? Very bad. I like semicolons. Would be optional. It needs semicolons. It doesn't need. Why? I really like semicolons. Okay, it works. Can I override this main dash test? Okay, we have test. Okay, I know how to override name. Let me remove test. Okay. Let me time this make v run main. Okay, very fast. Or maybe it is lower than C. I don't know. But can we time the actual execution? Okay. I will not include the compilation time. In this test, I will just include the speed, and I will now do the C program just a test. Just a test. Well, we're still learning. I really like semicolons. I work so much with semicolons. Like, I put it in Python sometimes. Then I have to remove it. Printf. Return 0. Okay. Let me gc dash o. Let me new tab. gc main does a dot out. Let me time. I hope I did everything like it could be the proper test. I hope. Write in the comments if something is bad about the compression. Okay, let me see the chat. Okay, I think I'm doing this right way. I'm doing it. Do I have to do something here? Programming? No, everything good. Okay, maybe I think I will create the short or the thumbnail after the stream. Hello there. Let me just send the messages into the chat. Okay, really? What you? Okay, it says I'm streaming. Okay, let me see. Oh, he's watching the stream. Good. Okay. Okay, let's continue with the V where we left off. Okay. So the C is a little bit more faster, but we offer the safety, memory safety. And also, what I want to say that maybe Rust is better. Actually, we can now also do the Rust compilation. Actually, I will do. Actually, I will do. And then I will actually start to learn something. How is it? Hello. I think it is basically the same. Just I have to put this here. And it is this. Okay, and let me do. Actually, I will use Rust C minimize. So it compiled to main. Let me run. This is hello. Let me down. Okay, it is much similar. Okay. So, what I say, V is little slower than Rust time execution, but V has smaller executables. It's overall for abandoned systems like operating system, maybe I would use V and Rust in user space, but in kernel we still stick to C because of embedding. So I don't know. Both languages are memory safe. Okay, this 3.6 megabytes, like this Rust, this 20 kilobytes. Okay, so what I want to say is that both languages, V and Rust, offer memory safety, but Rust is faster at execution time, but V has lesser executables. So what I will do? Okay, 3.6 megabytes. Okay, let's do V main.v, and this is just 800 kilobytes, 801 kilobytes around, so much improved. But C is 20 kilobytes, so if you really want small executables, use C on operating system bootloader development, or if you want memory safety language and you don't really care about the size of the executable, use Rust. But if you care about the executable but you don't care about the speed execution, then use V. Or the best, learn both. What I can say. Okay, I will just keep them here and let's just start learning the V actually. Let's just go. I don't know how to answer this to this guy currently. Let's continue. Okay. Running a project folder with several args. Okay. Functions. Okay. The first thing I want to do is functions. Functions. Let me do above. Fn add x. I work for 1 year, straight 1 year, mostly in C and C++. And now switching to new syntax. So really, what's the problem about these icons? It doesn't work here in this, here this command pad, whatever. Like, can I int x? I don't know. I don't know how this works. I don't know. I will just try. I just hope this will work, my method. I don't know why the demo code puts this left bracket here. I like this more. Let me return. Okay. I hope this sentence will work. Yes, I know it doesn't work. So x int and y. You could put the error here, I mean. Okay, really semicolons, okay. Great function that does not return anything. How? Print void expressions. Oh. I understand now. Oh, sorry that you the OBS Studio. Okay, if you want music, tell me if you want music. Music will be from YouTube library. Okay, let's continue. And thank you, Cat Breakwaso. Okay, I will just say to this guy that I don't know. Let's continue where we left off. Okay, the next thing is actually I have to do int. I really like in C. I will do this int. Like first, I will put first the type, then the name. int add int x int y. But in B, a name before the type. Yes. Okay, and this is a free. Okay. So I hope I will. I know this. Okay. C type name v name type. Okay, I don't know how people learn Java. Like Java has some unlogical points. If you want Java, then go to Zonkatilius. It's called like that. Okay. Let me now try. This is not copying the code. Okay. Fn subtract x int y int int. And let me do return this. And let me do print line. Okay, I would really like to see code completion. V code completion. I hope I will not have to use Go. I think I will install Go and say to Visual Studio Code this is Go. Okay, let's say Go. This is Go. What? Really? Go install dash v. What? github.com at ramya raw go outline at list. Invalid version disallowed version string. Let's click the here button. Okay, I'm really crazy. Why I even decided to type in console? Okay, guys, if you want music, just tell me. So I'll play music from YouTube library, because YouTube library don't have copyrights, stuff and stuff like that. Sorry again if you need to see the OBS window, but everything works perfectly. Good. Okay. I can do fn functions. Accents. I don't think it will help anything. Let's switch. Okay, hide Go tools and hide Go notification. Really? This is V. Oh. Let me reload the window. UTF-8, okay, I really like to use LF. Okay, now let's continue. Okay, -1, okay. Can I do floats? Can you use int? Okay. It's not float. How is it called? Okay. I think I will now just start it to follow the code. No, to follow the official documentation and not experimenting at all. Let's continue. Hosting sample visibility. And here it comes to the variable. Where is the types? Types. Okay, B types. Okay, we have Boolean, string, F32. F32. 2 point. Okay, why 2 point? Okay. Let me actually do something. Print line. 2.1 plus 2.2. Let me just see. Oh, okay. How is just work with 17 precision points? Let me just remove. Let me just here. Let's just say F32. Like, I don't know why new languages really doing this F32 or these syntax like that. Why not just use word float? Very simple. My simpler. I like more word float than F32 or F64. Yeah, I know you can. If you want larger float, then for this float, then this. Okay. Int is always 32-bit int. Okay. Where is here C? Like C# has var for any, and C++ out from C++. C interoperability. I think I could make operating system which like maybe the Nanobyte OS, which will be rewritten in V. Like that could be cool. Okay, integer. Okay. Soon. What is about very large numbers in C? You can use a GNU GMP library. I use it. Also, we have a new website. I didn't push the code to the REPL. If the guy from this Carlito listening, I think he isn't online. So I will create some bot which automatically will push the code to the REPL. Or because I don't like manual. Windows term generator is broken. It's time when I played Minecraft all days. And this is when I'm programming all days. Okay, I wanted to show you FreeX program demonstration. I didn't touch you now for 12 days because the goal is to do it fully on the Arch, and Arcade couldn't access to GitHub few days because I was at grandma, and then I decided to work in Lesper. I finished the Lesper, the first part, so I came back to Una. Okay, the thing is, for very large numbers, I use GNU GMP library. Like, it can about 1024 bytes. Very large number. So yes, but we is not finished yet. And also, actually, the first Rust I was initially written in OCaml. Yeah, I found it a few days ago. I don't think there's anything special. I updated all the files in one comment, all the folders and files. Like this updated in one day, and then I just updated README day later. Just I'll be all 13. Now let's continue. Let me see any. Can we use any? No, any syntax like here on the markdown. Just see which V. Okay. It used V syntax in the markdown, but it couldn't put the coloring syntax to any. To the GitHub linguist error. Is this a bug from GitHub linguist, or someone they didn't do it? I don't know. Let me see. Okay, everything works fine, perfectly. Okay. Okay, let's continue. So can we learn? Okay, any cannot use any will be implemented. What? Okay, where they say any will be implemented soon? Is this any in the function will be implemented there? Can I use any like variables? I don't know. Let's just it's F32. Okay. Like I didn't think the syntax would be so hard. Let's continue. Let's continue to do. to the variables. Okay, the variables cannot be nothing. So if I why this colon why colon maybe because this is the first time. Yes, okay, this is actually okay. Must be a snake case. Okay, snake case. Okay, nothing Pascal case. Okay, snake case. Cool. Like if schools introduced V, I think they wouldn't, but they could introduce lossy. But at the time, for another reader, I think they will teach to children they can use Pascal case mark, even if the official documentation must use snake case as opposed which must use Pascal case. So use snake case in V because it is recommended, and probably if some company use V, it will require that. Okay, this is very cool. It initializing like Monokai when you use arguments variable which is argument, and they will put is in italic. I didn't saw the purpose until a few days ago, so yeah, this actually can cool. I can say I here initialize it because look, in C I think it is honest. It doesn't needs to be in C because you need to int like type, and then you name, and then you don't need to put the type for that variable. But here I don't know. Is this maybe I don't know? Is this initialized here because there isn't any type here? So this colon C use the type like float, integer, that word for this. Okay. I don't know why everyone is going to this approach to remove the types, but that could help a lot. Some very experienced programmer like Bob the pigeon. let me do name. Let me do name. Okay, I really like semicolons. That will miss me the most thing. Bob. Okay, can I change the Bob to Andre? I need. I cannot is unmutable by default. Okay, how mutable works? Okay, that's the same. Maybe when you use mutable, it is unnecessary to do, but it's much more job for programmers. So yeah. Okay, let me just print it both times. My variables will be mutable all the time because I think this is my bad habit about programming. Let me close this file. Let me just see how Discord handles this. Discord extension handles the V. Handles very well. Yeah, I think I could run V fast, but not not the how I will say the Rust. The Rust is much harder, I think. And there is much more YouTube tutorials on the Rust. So this is actually the first time I actually learned the language using the official documentation. I could do it with Rust too. I'm much more smarter. Okay, initialize machine was assignment. No, the important between which is different between the easy for declaring and easy for assigning. You can't like just call it mutable. I can't do this. I can't do this. Points. Line test. Okay, yes, expecting this. Like, what is a good thing about these new compilers? I think everything is today, like all languages out to C, C++ are made to be easier for programmers. Like in C, don't have memory safety. V and Rust have. C doesn't give you like what to do. I think DC don't give you, or Clang. Can't be sure for Clang. I'm much more sure for C. So they will give you where's the error, which can be nice, but also cannot, like, this compiler can't really help you in any situation, but all these memory languages are little bit more slow, little slower than C. It has large executors for bootloader development, reserve development, operating system development, embedded development. Yeah, C might be currently better option because of the executable size, but these compilers otherwise can really help you in mostly all situations. I think so. Yeah, very nice, because sometimes when you have very big large code base, it can help a lot. I mean, I know there's error, but it can tear me. But 20, okay, that's nothing special. Okay, I can actually, okay, I don't know how anyone will do which type is it, but okay. But yeah, if you want to assign, like, type variables, you do this in Rust. I think if I learn some Rust, I think I learned too much. I think I learned my I tried to learn Rust, but I decided to learn B earlier. E32. Okay. Very confusing to me. I learned so much stuff with it. Type description is experimental. What? Really? Oh. Really? V. I like V programming. Okay. Aborting due to previous error. I think this is nicely Rust I use. Then I do here. Right? This is what? Oh, okay. Like, what is the problem I think I hate about Rust? Is this, why so many warnings for nothing? Help if this is intentional prefix which underscore. It can help, like, if company needs a code standard. But like, you can also feel less control. You can feel. Remove this mutable. Okay, I'll remove the mutable. Okay, like, I don't know, is hashtag pragma disabled warning better than this, but I just put here. Oh, I need to put here. What is the name? No. Okay, let's just forget the Rust. I'm learning B. So, it's very similar to typecasting. I think this is much better than Rust approach. These specified type. I think this is much better. Which this casting can be much better. Okay. 20, and then I can do test equal 40. Reline test. I'll just print here or something. I'll just put this here to have a space. What is also interesting, let's just say if I put this in as a string, because yes, it will raise an error, because I specify it needs to be. It can be cool if some error occur, but sometimes, like if you use auto, you need to specify it immediately. I didn't think it is dynamic. maybe you can use dynamic. Then I think in C++ you have to use two variables. It can be very cool, but nearly everything can be done in C. Maybe bootloader development, not like. I really watched that Nanobytes live stream, which was so good. It's still in my head. Let's just create new variable, which will be mutable test bar. Let's didn't specify any types. Do this dimensionalizing. Okay, warning unused variable test. Okay, pretty cool warning. Like says, but it doesn't treat this as error. I can use. Okay, good. Like this warning actually has some purpose today. Can this one? Okay, release gate design text. What happens with the extension? Does the programming language works better? Which one, Akaiti? No, it doesn't. Like, why choose Monokai? I choose Monokai because it has some homemade feeling, and then we are using other extension. Using too much Monokai, I lost that feeling. But when I come back, I see why I chose this. Don't just switch to default. No, that. Why this has to be so bad? Okay, guys, I will take a little break. So I will be right back. I'm taking just a little break. Be right back.